Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down how to manage that critical first week of medical treatment in Bashundhara, Dhaka. We're going to talk about why choosing the right place to stay isn't just some small detail, it's actually a huge part of your recovery plan.
I mean, let's be real. Facing medical procedures is stressful enough on its own. But then you throw in being in a totally new place, trying to juggle appointments, and just looking for a quiet moment, it can feel like a mountain to climb.
And that's exactly why this first week is so important. Seriously, how you handle these first 7 days, the environment you're in, your routine, your stress levels, it really does set the stage for your entire healing journey.
Okay, so let's really dive into this. This first week isn't just about getting settled. This is when your doctors are watching your body's response to treatment like a hawk, making those crucial adjustments and running frequent tests. You're at your most vulnerable, not just physically, but emotionally too.
So let's focus on 4 key ideas here. First, just accepting that this week is all about recovery and adjustment. Second, understanding how valuable it is to stay close to your hospital. Third, the huge impact a homey environment can have. And finally, why where you stay is a decision that's just as important as the treatment itself. You know, this quote just nails it. Your accommodation can't just be a roof over your head. It needs to be your sanctuary, your safe space. A place where you can actually truly rest and recharge, far away from the beeping machines and clinical feel of a hospital. Which brings us to a really big decision. Where are you going to stay? Your first thought might be a hotel, right? But let's put that side by side with a service apartment, because for a medical stay, it's often a much better fit. And this chart really tells the whole story. A service apartment gives you room to breathe, a separate living area so you're not just stuck in one room all day. You get a full kitchen, which is a total game changer when you have specific dietary needs. You also get way more privacy and a quieter vibe, which is just essential for rest. And maybe most importantly, they offer flexibility, something you absolutely need when medical schedules can change at a moment's notice. So the real takeaway here is you're not just renting a space, you're building an environment that helps you heal. Every single one of those things, the extra space, being able to cook your own food and get back a sense of control, the peace and quiet, it all adds up to a better recovery. All right, let's get practical. How do we turn all this into a plan that actually works? Instead of seeing this as one long, scary week, let's just break it down, day by day. See? Day 1, your only job is to arrive and settle in. Day 2 is all about that first doctor's visit to get your game plan. Day 3, purely for rest. By day 5, you're starting to build a little routine, which helps your body so much. And by day 7, you're ready to review how things are going. Each day has one clear goal. It makes the whole week feel so much more manageable. Now, on top of that daily plan, there are a few other simple things you can do to keep stress low and feel a little more in control. First, pick an apartment in Bashundhara that's super close to your hospital. Cutting out long, tiring trips is a huge win. Second, get your essentials stocked up right away. Medicines, simple groceries, important phone numbers. That way you're not scrambling for things later. And third, create that simple routine for meals and rest. Trust me, predictability is so calming for your body and your mind. Okay, now we need to talk about someone who is often the unsung hero in all of this, the caregiver. Because taking care of them isn't a luxury, it's an absolute must for a good recovery. And a service department is just as much for the caregiver. It gives them their own space to decompress and get some real rest. The kitchen lets them make healthy meals for everyone. And it just makes managing everything feel less chaotic and cramped. All of this is vital for them to stay strong so they can give the best support possible. And let's be totally clear on this. A caregiver who is well-rested and less stressed out directly helps the patient get better faster. Supporting them is a core part of the healing process. It's that simple. So, choosing the right environment, like a service apartment in Bashundhara, it isn't about being fancy. It's a strategic move. It's about taking away roadblocks and actively creating the best possible conditions for your body and mind to do their job and heal. At the end of the day, taking control of your environment is one of the most powerful things you can do during a tough medical journey. So the real question is, are you ready to give yourself that home field advantage?